Okay, before I say anything else, I kind of wanted to show off my current breakfast. Numero uno, platano, right? Is that Spanish for banana? Someone who maybe is Spanish confirm. I think that's right. Numero dos, coffee. Wait, coffee. I think that's right. Isn't coffee just like coffee but in Spanish? I don't know. I haven't taken Spanish since high school, which is bad, because Spanish is nice. Numero tres, grits. I don't know what grits is in Spanish, but I feel like I just haven't like given a general story or like just talked in general. So I wanted to do that today. I'm in a hoodie. It's nice and chill. It's currently 8:50. I woke up at like 7 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep, so here we are. If you've never had grits, you should try them at some point. I'm pretty sure they're just like a southern thing, but they're really good. It might kind of be the thing where like you have to grow up on it to like it, but they're pretty good. Simple to make, like 3 teaspoons of the grits and 1 cup of water. Add cheese if you want. So I wanted to talk about getting stung by bees, because I feel like that's a thing most people in their life will experience at least once, if not multiple times. I hope you never have to get stung by a bee, because it sucks, it does, but it probably will happen at some point. So far, my score of being stung by bees is only 2 times, which is maybe more than most, so maybe blue ribbon goes to me, I don't know. Now, I must say before I go into the actual stories, I don't know if I'm allergic or not, I really don't. I will say before I go into the stories, once again, the second time that I got stung, it was worse. So I think the more I get stung, the worse it's going to be each time. So I probably am allergic. My sister one time, this is going into her life, let's go. So my sister, when she was younger, she was riding a bike around a cul-de-sac in our old neighborhood. And she crashed into 1, a mailbox, and 2, a horde of bees. The bees were chilling in some flowers, and my sister just so happened to be stupid at that very moment and then crash into them. She got stung a lot. Some neighbors got our parents, and then they pretty much figured out that she's allergic, kind of, yes. But I can't deduce whether or not I'm actually allergic, but I kind of don't want to figure out by getting tested and then getting stung by bees. So let's just hope I'm not. So as far as the first story goes, I was pretty young. My family was up in Ohio to visit more family, and we took a break to go to a park and just like hang out and chill. So I'm like being my like cool horse kid self. I'm like running around acting like I'm a horse for no reason. Do you want a demonstration? Because I'm gonna do that right now. I also have this old horse stick to kind of help with the demonstration. This is great. So essentially I'm doing that. So I'm like riding around this park, going around all this like playground equipment, and then halfway through running around, I feel this sudden pain on my ankle. Both stings have happened on my ankles, by the way. I feel the pain. I like slow down, and it's like a blurry vision kind of anime moment. It's kind of crazy. I look down and this yellow jacket is just chilling on my ankle, stinging me, because apparently I did something wrong. I don't know. But in the moment of running and feeling the pain, out of pure fear and panic, I literally just start swatting my ankle and eventually get it off. But it was terrifying in the moment. I don't remember if I got the stinger out. I don't know if I even processed that thing being a possibility of being in my ankle still. So I got stung. I was yelping pretty much like a wounded puppy for some reason, because that was my alert signal, I guess. But I basically got stung, yelped, ran around, and then moped as like nobody cared. Which was great. Second story, here we go. Also, for context, the first sting was on my left ankle, and the next one was on my right. So for background story, I would go and help at this camp for a week with this church group thing, and we would go up, hang out with children, which was not my favorite thing, but it was doable. And the first day that we get there, I'm like tired, because I just got back from my Europe trip. That's a thing that happened, and there's videos on that if you want to go watch it. I don't care. So we're there, and our leaders that took us there were like, hey, let's go on a hike before we start this week-long adventure of working in the sun, sweating our butts off, and seeing children as well. So we go on this hike. It's really chill. I'm having a good time, actually. It's fun. We get to this section where it's an opening to like this waterfall kind of lake-ish area, and it's really cool. However, I enjoy it for like 2 minutes before I feel this sudden pain on my ankle. I look down once again. Another yellow jacket is just like chilling on my ankle, trying to yeet me off the planet. in an utter panic, I like start freaking out about it. I'm like, because in the moment you feel the pain, but your main objective is this is very bad. It needs to stop. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like looking at the people around me. I'm like, I got a bee on my ankle. What do I do? Then this was so stupid, but also great and helpful. One of the leaders, she was like, oh, I'll get it off for you, I guess. So she's like kneeling down trying to get the bee off of me, which she did. And then the stinger was still there because you could see it. I could see it, which like, that's crazy. But I'm like freaking out because like every time I step, I can feel it because the stinger's still there. So I'm like, ah. I did not find out until later that she was also allergic to bees, so handling the whole stinger situation was not something she needed to do, but she told me after, and then I felt bad, but that's okay because she helped me out, so it's all good. So the stinging part wasn't the bad. The bad was the after bad. So I get stung. I'm like hiking the rest of the trail. The sting hurts, but it's not too unbearable. It's present and I can feel it, but I'm gonna deal with it because I'm cool like that. Then we get back to the camp and the day continues to progress. The week progresses as well, and it like progresses horribly. So I said that between the first sting and this sting, the effects of getting stung worsen, for me anyways. And I found this out because as the days continued, my ankle started to turn like purple and blue and started to hurt really bad. The first time this happened with getting stung on the left ankle is it was like itchy and red, but that was like it. This one, it looked like my ankle had been broken, like the bone had died. So I'm like walking around this camp with like a swollen ankle that's blue, red. It's basically the color of like a plum or like something that's bruised. Duh. So they basically get the medicine lady of this camp to look at my foot and she's like, what happened? And I'm like, I got stung by a bee. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. So she finds this like remedy thing where she takes like this little wrap, dips it in like orange juice, some type of like alcoholish thing, and something else, and wraps it on my leg and says, keep your foot elevated when you sleep and times that you are sitting down. Okay. So she was really nice and it actually helped, and she would visit me occasionally in my cabin thanking me like, how is your foot? I'd be like, it's still kind of dead, but it's okay. But yeah, being stung by bees kind of sucks. I think yellow jackets are the bees that are just kind of angry all the time and they want to take it out on people. I don't know if they die afterwards, because that's kind of a useless, I don't know. But yeah, if you ever get stung by a bee, just like cry, maybe, to like get the fear out, because that's helped. That was very nice just to like talk about things. I have more things to talk about, I guess. Fridays are usually my random day videos, so I guess that's where I'll be doing these more. I hope that you are well, that you are not getting sick with the virus. Please stay indoors if you can. Wear masks if you can, unless you have like a health thing or a religious thing. Respect on that. Just in general, stay safe. Stay warm. Wear a hoodie like I am. Make yourself some grits. And yes, thank you for watching the video. Bye!